Oh, what's up, people?
Good morning, y'all. This Thursday. No, December 3rd.
What? The what? No, 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 no. What? No
December.
December.
December 3rd, y'all. Let's go. Romeo International, Portia Monique on a
Yeah,
AM morning rolling out show. Did I
I
say that
let y'all know Portia over with. Portia over with this year.
The sun is shining, shining, nice and bright, bright. The birds are chirping, chirping, and I'm ready to fly. Time to get ready, ready for another day. Hey. No one can stop us. Oh, we gon' learn to play. Oh, every day we learn and play. We do our best, so we'll be great. Oh, 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 oh. Your best, best. And I don't mind, mind. So let's get ready, ready, ready. Cause it's about that time. Good morning, good morning, you. Good morning, how do you do? Good morning, time to be great. Good morning, to the race. Good morning, join us and play. Good morning, so start today. Good morning, open your eyes. Good morning, reach for the sky. Good morning, 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 morning to you. Good morning, 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 how do you do? Good morning, 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 morning to you. Good morning, 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 how do you do? Good morning. You see me on my grind. Woo, stars got to shine. I'm a supernova. Yeah, you see me taking over. Yeah, I'm on the move. I got a way to stride to. So let me hear you say, every day we gonna learn and play.
We learning and playing today?
Ashley don't love me. Producer Ashley don't love me.
Why you say that?
She don't return no text messages. It's terrible.
Oh, I know you weren't expecting a text message yesterday. Cause let me tell you something about yesterday. Okay, that was definitely a 14-hour day.
Portia up here making up months. She's so over this year. She just
I'm trying to get my mic right.
February. What is it? No February.
Can y'all see this blue thing?
Is it December the 42nd? There ain't many months. There ain't many days in that month. So
we I'm gonna get my coffee, y'all. I need some coffee.
We are all over it, man. Good morning, rolling out AM. Good morning, Connie Cross.
Good morning,
Hey,
y'all.
Connie, folks. It's Thursday. Thursday. I'm not gonna get
Thursday, December 3rd. Lord Jesus.
You sound like
listen, it was just March. Like, it was just March.
No, it was not. This has been the longest year ever. No,
just in LA. I was in LA. I said, okay, so I was planning my trips for the year. I was in LA for Women in Hollywood. That was nice. I think, y'all, I'm not even gonna lie. I think I caught the COVID then because I don't get sick. I don't get sick. And when I went out to LA, I did the Women in Hollywood and I was on the plane, and I do not want to sound racist, but I was on the plane, like right when that started coming out. I had my mask on and I was sitting next to an Asian man. I don't know if he was from the continent of Asia, y'all. I'm just gonna say that.
I am not.
So we get to LA. Listen, no, so we get to LA. We did a media lunch. I met some dope females too, and we had this vegetarian cuisine, high end, fine dining lunch meal. It was delicious. But the next day was Women in Hollywood. I went and I did the red carpet, and I just wasn't feeling well, and I was like, something is wrong. So I went back to the room because, when you in media, you get to do these events. However, if you don't get your work done, you can't play. So you got to go get your work done first. And that's what I was doing. I said, go get this work done. I'm in LA. I want to spend some time. I want to have some fun. I want to do, whatever. So, so I get back to the room and I'm like, let me just lay down because I was tired. So I laid down and I woke back up. I took a deep nap and I was sick. And so I called one of the other girls that was at the lunch, and I said, "Hey, you think we ate something?" Because that's what happened. I woke up and my face was swollen. I did Women in Hollywood, and my face was swollen. And I was like, "Oh my God, can y'all tell?" I don't know if y'all could tell from the pictures, but my face was swollen. And so when I called the other girl, her name is Marcy Rogers, I said, "Yeah, I think I had an allergic reaction or something." And she was like, "I did too." So anyway, fast forward, get back to the
Mm-hmm.
hotel room, going to do the work, and I got sick, like so sick that I ended up staying in a hotel room for 2 days in LA, not leaving, not doing nothing. I had to order room service. I actually had to walk and go get some medicine. I was staying at we were in Hollywood. Anyway, I walked to get some medicine and came back, and that was it. Y'all,
And all this because of who? Who you said again? I just want to make sure you said. I heard what you said. What type of man you went through all that?
listen,
What did you say?
I don't know. He was definitely a descendant from the continent of Asia.
Wow, that's a descendant.
And yeah, I sat next to him for 5 hours on the flight. And I was down 2-3 days down, like cold, like everything down, sore throat, all of it.
Clearly, it's a Portia morning. Nicholas Gregg says good morning.
Good morning.
Taru said, "Did your man approve that wardrobe today?" Hey man, I keep telling you, man. Somebody. What up, D Shields? Sacramento checking in from Shayla Rattler from Sacramento. Hey Don, my Don checking
Something
in.
wrong with Taru.
Connie Cross checking in. Hey man. hey man. Don't worry, Portia gonna slip up one day.
Something wrong with Taru.
Portia Monique is gonna end up on Baller Alert. That's what's gonna happen.
Oh Lord, can I put me on Vogue? Put me on one of the higher end magazine sites. Put me on Rolling Out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta be on Baller Alert. Anyway, what's going on? I got some sleep last night, even though I didn't get to sleep until probably 11. I was working with one eye open. No lie. I was trying to get that stuff out. Like, I sleep.
You don't get your fitness in during the day, during the evening.
Not when we have events, Romeo. I'm a morning person, so I wasn't always a morning person. I became a morning person, but I'm a morning person, so I have to get up. My routine used to be PPP, praise, pray, and praise, pray, and pray, praise, and pray.
Okay.
Pilates. I'm saying something wrong. Pray, praise, and Pilates, PPP. And so I would get up every morning and do that. And that was a part of my routine. And then when school was in, I would get up, take the kids to school, immediately from school, beeline to the gym. Like, don't even stop. But I wouldn't finish my workout until like noon.
Well, that's good. Used to. We need to get back to that.
So I have an exercise bike in the garage. I asked them to bring it upstairs to my room. Nobody did. They're not trying to see me be great. So anyway, I'm gonna go pick up the boys today, and they at their daddy house. I'm gonna have them bring it back up because I had to clean out. I had to, when you do, I had to take all the clothes out that I wasn't wearing, and I took it out.
I'm just saying, all work and no health don't go bad up.
It don't. It does not. And honestly, I ain't gonna say that, but honestly, I can't have that. So,
hey, you better speak it.
Yeah. So when I get back, I'm gonna have them bring it back up to my room. I had them take it to the garage because it was just in the way and I wasn't using it. But this was before COVID hit,
right?
And I need them to bring that thing back up. Bring it up, put it in the basement, sanitize it first, spray that thing down.
Now that y'all, for everybody that watched yesterday, if you watched the ladies of health and wellness, Dawn, I didn't know Dawn was a track coach.
It's not health and wellness. Don't do that.
wellness and health.
Wellness Wednesdays. The ladies are from Let Go, Let Flow.
Oh, I know that. I'm just saying they bring you health and wellness. But I did not know my Don was a track coach. I'm about to utilize that, man.
It looks like it though. She looks good.
I love to run, so
I'm not a runner. I will get on the elliptical and I will get on the Stairmaster. I'll do an hour. I ain't gonna lie. I'll do an hour on the elliptical, but I'll probably do like half an hour on the Stairmaster.
I know you. I was about to say, I know you ain't doing no hour.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I do like half an hour on the Stairmaster.
That is not a game.
No,
nobody.
No.
It move whether or not you want to move or not. It's going to
listen. And then I'm a germaphobe. I am. And I don't like the way that I sweat on that machine, but I like the way that I sweat on that machine. I don't like the way the sweat comes out because you walk in and your head down and it just starts dripping all over everywhere and everybody be sweating like that. And so I just be like, sometimes you be like, that's okay, I'm gonna bypass that machine. Cause you gotta spray it down, wipe it down, spray it down again and wipe it down again. So
I'm laughing because I see people do that all the time. They damn near clean the whole thing. Like
you have to before you get on it. You have to.
Hey Iris, what's going on? What's up, Jalen S. Allen?
Let me start my watch party, y'all.
Oh man, it is Thursday, December the 3rd. I know y'all heard because y'all see it. Don't tell me y'all don't see it. Peace and Purpose this weekend. It should be cool, man. A lot of peacing, a lot of purposing, you know.
We're going to have a phenomenal event, Romeo. So we spoke to some amazing people this week. We've been onboarding all week. We've been talking to them offline, online. Oh, it's going to be amazing. Like if you see let me just see if I can go to the schedule and give y'all just a snippet of some of the sessions that are going to take place. I promise you, they will blow your mind.
I know y'all doing a great job. Y'all keep adding the guests to
that ain't us. Series. Please, no, that ain't us. Adding all them people. Hey. I'll just say it.
Oh,
we working through it though. We working through it. Is Melinda online? Hey, girl. Hey. That's our P&P activation group. Melinda is a part of our activation group. So we be up working, one eye open. We got the HBCU Pretty Hustle, the power and beauty of Black Girl Magic through the lens of the HBCU experience. That's a Cream of Nature sponsored event that's going to take place on Friday at 1 p.m. We actually talked to Tania Goldston. She's a senior director of marketing for Cream of Nature. We talked to her last week. And then this week we spoke to Africa Miranda. She was a dope personality. I'm surprised Romeo didn't shoot his shot at her. I'm surprised. Yeah, but she was dope. We have listen, we gonna skate right on past that. Okay. Strategies for financial wealth building. Jay Morrison, he's gonna be leading that. We got female franchisees in leadership, you guys. So we have several McDonald's owners that will be coming on board to, share their story of what they did. Let you know if you want to become a franchisee owner and build a legacy and leave a legacy for your family. They're going to come on and talk about that. These are all Fridays. Right. Mirror, of course, our own Ty Cooper will be back with Miss Tawanda Braxton. That's at 2 p.m. They're going to be talking about embracing self-care through skincare. The cannabis industry. We had some dope guests come on about the cannabis industry this week as well. They opened our eyes about a lot of stuff. We were supposed to have a guest yesterday come on. She didn't show. I'm wondering if she's coming today.
I was going to eat her up. I'm waiting on that. It's funny. A lot of people are are literally upset in Georgia because I think they're about to begin a what they do in Colorado, a trial base January to first quarter, January, February, March, and literally open up a legal a place.
A legal place or an illegal place? A legal place?
A legal like actually dispensary like place. Not one and not one of those places because majority of the time when people tell us they have to get like a doctor, you have to get it through the doctor or something of that nature. This is actually going to be a dispensary, like an actual dispensary where you and me can walk in off the street and say, hey. So a lot of people are confused about that part, but I hope that guest does pop up. I really do.
That would be dope. Yeah, we can. I might have to drop off of that one because you got, I don't know.
Up,
You
Carlos
ready for
here.
her? Like she's an attorney.
Yeah, explain some stuff. Yeah, explain some stuff. Manny got to explain some stuff.
Let me see. And what?
I can't wait till we get the reports because boy, it is crazy. Good for Georgia. DC is good for Georgia. Recreation dispensary in Georgia. Oh Lord, yeah, it's good. But what about the street pharmacists? What about their jobs? They gonna lose their jobs.
They're gonna lose their benefits.
Right. It's a lot of corner boys who are gonna lose their jobs.
They're gonna have to find something. They're gonna have to be creative and innovative.
And open up their own store.
Yes.
You know what's so crazy?
I
always used to crack a joke. If all the drug dealers got together and actually open up a business, it probably would be the most booming business ever. Just the fact that they know how to sell. Technically, they're salesmen. Technically, right? Technically.
Yeah, and they're the ones who got a lot of money and evade police for a very long time. They're good salesmen.
They can get a red card and open up stores. Okay, I remember that.
Let me finish going through the schedule on Friday, and then we'll bring y'all Saturday and Sunday tomorrow. But I want y'all to be prepared. You guys know Jay Prince, right? You guys know who Jay Prince is?
Yeah, he run the whole Midwest. That's Jay Prince.
Oh, he run the Midwest. So anyway, he's gonna be doing the CEO to CEO with Munson on Friday. So tune into that. That one is at 4, so y'all should be doing what y'all supposed to be doing, working and all that. Art therapy at 5 with Grace Kisa. We'll have Crystal Jordan, our very own Crystal Jordan with Sierra Gates doing a reality check. We got Dying to Eat. I think that's going to be a really good one, especially for me, because y'all know I stopped eating meat. But basically the session description for that is how daily choices determine diseases, roles in our lives. Discover the power you hold to keep diseases such as diabetes, cancer, heart disease, and high blood pressure at bay. Once they have presented themselves, know that you can heal from them. This is an opportunity to learn types of food to eat, exercise, and daily habits that lead to a healthier, more enjoyable life. That's going to be hot. Beatrice Dixon is back. You know, we love us some Beatrice Dixon. For those who don't know, she is the founder of Honey Pot and Feminine Products. She's going to be on with Jackie Palmer. She is a PR extraordinaire from Detroit. Donica Shaw, as well as Nia Linder Batch. That is hometown panel, Detroit, showing up. Yes. Well, with the exception of Beatrice, she's not from Detroit. Pretty V. Okay, Romeo. Pretty V is on Friday at 9.
Thank you for my Christmas gift.
What she get you?
I can't tell you that.
You be putting people on blast, Romeo.
Thank you.
What she get you?
DCL said she's ready for Dying to Eat and see.
Yes, girl. Yes.
So that's dope. I like that.
Yeah, so that'll be hot. What Pretty V get you? Don't be trying to skate.
And what else we got for that Saturday? You said this is
I
great.
ain't go on Saturday yet.
Oh, my fault.
That was on Friday. We got a comedy show on Friday as well. After Dark, Alchemical Connections, creating romantic and sexual relationships filled with fun, exploration, and connection. Hold on. How'd that get on the schedule?
What channel is that? What channel is that?
After Dark, Alchemical Connections. On a okay. Ivy Simmons coming through with the romantic and sexual relationships filled with fun, exploration, and connection panel. All right. Ivy Simmons from Detroit, y'all.
Okay. See, that would be Detroit. Got it. I understand now. I understand now.
And then we follow up with the comedy show afterwards to hear more. So that was Friday. That was all Friday. I'm excited.
Oh, Teru, I'm not switching it up to 2021, man. Ain't no.
Well, what?
Teru was like, it's the bobblehead for him. That's sitting
behind. In the back.
Yeah. Hey, brother. Look. It is. I forgot how many more days it is left. I'm just counting down, brother.
We on the 3rd, so it's 31 days.
No, it's not 31 days left.
It's 31 days in December. We're on the 3rd, so 31 minus 3.
Which is?
It's 28, man. 31, 28.
I just want to pull out the fingers. 1, 2, 3.
28 and 31.
I just want to make it through the rest of the year. Grown up hour on after hour. That's what I'm talking about.
Listen, if I'm up, because I'm sure we're gonna be working that entire day, but if I'm up, I might have to tune in. Whose stage is that on? That's on Ashley's stage. Do I have anything that late?
It would be Ashley. It would.
That's on Ashley's stage.
Learning a lot about your co-workers.
Yeah, okay. I'm done. My last one is Pretty V with Munson. So that's shoot, that is not my last one. I got the comedy stuff. That's I see comedy goes from 10 to 12. So I guess I will be up. I guess I can tune in. I'll have a little break.
We all got special lives. Kitty Ashley.
Mm-hmm.
Ashley gonna punch me one day.
Let's get into these reports. Who we got for guests coming up today, y'all? Romeo, you should know.
I think we got I think we got King James coming up.
Is he coming? Cause I'll be liking the our banter back and forth. So we have Tashira Nichelle. She's coming on. We actually talked to her yesterday. She's a pretty dope influencer. She is sponsored by Cream of Nature, so she'll be on today at 9:00. Is King James coming? Call him, Romeo.
I don't know his. Hey, that's a person I do not have his number.
You don't have his number?
We do not kick you like that. Hey,
that's your team member. Why don't you have his number?
I'm LeBron. Portia, you clearly don't need help. Yeah, Portia, you don't need help.
I don't need help or what?
I love Teru, man. Teru be on you. That's what I'm talking about.
I do need help, Teru. Sleep is essential to the soul.
Stay on her.
I'm about to call King James on air, y'all. Let me see if he answer.
I do that.
About to call him on air. Hold on.
Hold on, I gotta be quiet.
Let's see. He gonna answer the phone. He ain't answering. He about to go off. You better hope he don't answer. He late. I will let it ring one more time. He probably watching like I answered that phone.
That would have been so good, man.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out where he was at.
Please leave your message for.
He locked up. Anyway,
Yeah,
what we got going on
uh,
in your report, Romeo? And then we get to mine. Let's go.
well,
It's the Rolling Out AM wake up call. Rolling Out AM wake up.
actually, you ain't let me say my thing first. Actually, I'm supposed to say wherever Ashley want to go. Dang, she's so Ashley, man.
Should be on point.
Okay, wherever
All for
Ashley want
3 hours of sleep. Ashley, how much sleep you get?
she used to it because she be at the club. Wherever Ashley want to go, I go.
Whatever. We was working last night.
Yeah, the club. And what we got, Ashley? Wherever you want to go. That's what Ashley be going. All right, so right now, man, students of color are failing and behind in math and reading as a result to school closures. According to the latest end of the year stats, COVID-19, of course, has forced schools in the country to close, but a lot of children of color, economically challenged students, took the biggest hit. These students are over the result of nearly 4.4 million. That's a big number. 4.4 million students grades 3 through 8 have found that it has been a distracting of math scoring and reading scoring during a end of the year test that was given on these two subject matters. So right now, all my parents who have students or children or little nieces, cousins, whatever it is, who are between the ages of 3 and 8, it is be prevalent for you to check up on them to make sure that they are
That wasn't right.
what prevalent.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, whatever big see. That's why I can't just it'll be pertinent to check up on. This is pertinent. You know, Iris Baker, she started with me. Please check up on your students because they are failing.
Yeah, funny.
They are failing in math and English right now, and 4.4 million students is a lot of kids.
Well, it is, and it probably has something to do with the fact that they're learning in the home, and if we have to leave them to go outside to make money so that the family can eat, then that's what we got to do. So nobody is there really checking on them to make sure that they're number one doing the work, logging in and doing the work, and number two understanding and comprehending the work. So, or number three, following through with homework. We at home. Why we still got to do work at home and we can't even concentrate. A lot of times, some of the kids don't even have, food to eat. I know here in Detroit, before they shut everything down again, they were doing and they might still be doing it, but they were doing the pick up and drop off of food. Well, not necessarily drop off, but pick up of food for the students who got their food from school. It's a lot of kids that go to school to get their breakfast and get their lunch because it's provided by the school. And so there was a large population of kids who were not eating because everything was shut down. So the school said, well, we'll still prepare the food. And if you need food, you can just come pick it up.
So you think that's going to affect learning?
Absolutely. How you gonna learn when you're hungry? How you gonna learn when there's no one there to supervise you? How you gonna learn when you don't understand something and the teacher is in the computer and it really ain't a lot of one-on-one time for you to say, teacher, I can't understand this.
I think it's a comprehend thing more, like with the other parts you said. My 8-year-old niece can iPad, iPhone, TikTok. She can do that all day, and is engraved in her brain how to operate. Certain stuff. But it seems like the teaching, and I'm not putting it on teachers. I'm saying some people's teaching strategy does not allow kids to comprehend.
Yeah. I mean, how can you comprehend something that they're trying to teach you over the computer when you got so many distractions? Like if you're at home and maybe your internet is shaky, maybe you didn't eat breakfast this morning, maybe you at home by yourself and you scared, like there are so many different elements to learning in a home environment, especially when you're not as well off as some of these other kids that get nannies, they get homeschool teachers.
So the teaching changes, right?
Well, we
Oh,
supposed to. So honestly, the saying it really does take a village to raise a child is true. Even before we had the schools shut down and all of that, it really is true. It takes a village to raise a child, and you're supposed to have people in your village that can help you. And if you don't have a village at home during COVID, how you gonna successfully raise that child and make sure that they're learning and it's nobody else in the home, because you got to go to work. They might have to stay at home by themselves. I'm just saying, man.
I'm just trying to put weight on teachers, as
Listen.
far as not to teach
Ow.
more, to find a better way to teach the 2020 kids.
What would you suggest?
Use more technology. Take that whole, think about it.
That's
China,
a good idea. Like put your whole student lesson in a TikTok. They'll learn that right away.
They'll learn that 1 + 2 = 3. They'll learn that dance.
Yada yada yada. Right. Yeah, they'll get that.
Yeah, kids in China, they don't even use books no more.
What do they use?
They're using tablets and laptops. Now, yes, we have a lot of our students and a lot of our kids in poverty places don't have access to that. But me and you both know, because you be in Target, you be in Walmart, these little kids know songs like that. They know phones like that. Because what's the first thing the parent do? Oh, the baby crying or somebody else say, oh, here, hold my phone. They know, like, you have to level it out to where you get them to comprehend on their level and not on your teaching level. Books don't work no more. I'm just gonna be
the supervisor. Sorry.
You have books don't work no more.
I personally like books, but I need to read and listen at the same time. Like I like audio books. So if I got my audio book and I have the physical book and I'm reading along, I comprehend a lot better.
When the last time you saw your sons pick up a book outside of school?
Well, so outside of school, so my babies, so honestly, when bookstores were prevalent around, they shut down a whole bunch of them. But when the bookstores were open, we would take weekly trips to the bookstore. That was their reward. Like we would go to the bookstore and go get a book. So my youngest is very artsy and creative. So he liked that whole genre of sci-fi and all of that. And so he would go get the series books and he would read them all. And so it would be a thing to where he was excited about getting the next book in the series. Mama, can we go get? And so I had got them into that type of routine. And of course, when we would go to the bookstore, they would get a toy along with a book, but we would go on a regular basis when the bookstore was open. So I got them in that habit of doing that. And it was nothing for me to take their phones and give them a book to read. They'd be mad for a minute, but they were reading. Now, fast forward, we would just go. I would sit in the car. I'd get them the money. They'd go in. Go on and get y'all book. But we probably haven't done that in at least 2 years.
And for your youngest son, that's dope. And that's why when everybody used to laugh at me, college-wise, like one of my professors was like, find what you love to read. I love graphic novels. I love that. Hey, it's a novel, right? Is you're still learning, but I think that's what parents don't do. And you know what? I'm about to call some people out. That's what parents don't do, and that's what teachers don't do. They don't sit there and ask that child, hey, what do you love to do? I love this. Okay. Outside of this lesson plan, I'm going to implement one thing that you love to do so that you can still be creative and learn. That's what they don't do. They tell you they want you to learn. Oh, math, science, and this, that, and the third. Okay, yeah. I know you don't like science, but hey, don't you like TikToking? Yeah, I love TikToking. Okay, well, we'll do one of your tests might be a TikTok science dance or something. That's what teachers and parents don't do. They do not get to know what the child likes, and that's where they lose at every time.
Yeah, I would get calls all the time about my oldest. He was, he was always good to go. Like I ain't have to check up after him a lot. Like he just, he got what he was supposed to get, and he was on, and he understood, and he made A's, and so I didn't really have to worry about him. It was that second one that listened to SpongeBob when he was growing up. The first one had Sesame Street. The second one had SpongeBob. Anyway, so with the second one, I would get calls from his teachers, and they would say he's spacing out in class, he's doodling, he's drawing. And he liked to draw. That's what he did. He draws very well. So I'm like, well, is he failing? Is he not comprehending? And they were like, no, he's just, a lot of time he'll just kind of space out, and we'll have to call him back to see where he's at.
Taru said, Romeo, become a teacher. You know what? I might become a teacher of young men. I might do that. Iris Baker, who agrees, Iris Baker says some of these parents, they don't care. As long as they can get a child a phone to keep them quiet. I see that all the time too. I see, here, take this phone and play a game.
Well, I feel bad for the babies now, because the babies always have the phones and the iPads, and if there's nothing that's educational on them, they just gonna become like, super adept at scrolling and touching and pictures and all of that, but not really getting anything to stimulate their mind in terms of learning.
Hey, does it blow you away now as a woman? This is what I really want to know. As a mom and as a woman, does it blow you away when you see, because you can't say nothing to nobody else's child, but when you see like little girls, like, and they know the Megan Thee Stallion or the Cardi, like they know the WAP song. Does that bother you?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Because I know the WAP song.
Well, you're wrong.
So it don't bother me.
You different. You grown.
And then I don't have girls, so I don't know what that dynamic is like. Like I would always imagine that I'd be, doing all of that with my little girl. But I got boys, and I do all of that with the boys, but they tough. And so I don't expect them to be like, oh, soft, mommy, why you did that? Yeah, so I don't necessarily know. Some of my friends with girls, they might be like, oh my God, but I got boys. Yeah. What else you got on your report, Remy?
Let's go. Let me check. Yeah, where is Terry? Because somebody texted me about King James and his people. Hey man, don't be tripping. The Atlanta one is gonna be better because I'm DJing. New Orleans swingers party. New Orleans swinger party turns into super spreader event.
Well,
to 41 COVID cases. Now, this is their fault. They should have did it better. But okay, here we go. So, as you know, because we just spoke about a swingers party in New York, and a couple weeks ago, and there's one in New Orleans this past week. What's
up? Like, how do you know about all these swingers events, Romeo?
You got to be a part of the club. Now, a sex positive swingers convention has been linked to 41 positive COVID-19 tests.
Way more than that. That's all they reporting. Way more than that.
The 4-night event called Naughty Nolans.
Nasty.
Kicked off November the 11th. According to the party, they had strict protocols, including masks and temperature checks, wristbands to show the test dates and confirmation. But still, it turned into a super spreader event. One person said, if I could go back in time, I would not produce this event again. And the most of the 41 positive cases have been assimilated and with very mild cases. So shout out to Naughty Nolans for their recent event. Nolly Nolans.
So listen, so we already know that if they're reporting 41, there are people who have not either gotten the test and or just trying to keep their symptoms and all of that secret. So you probably multiply the 40 by 3.
Don't do that.
How many are at a swingers convention, Romeo, or swingers event? How many typically?
Well,
I mean, if 40 got it.
Typically, the rule of thumb is for every female, there has to be a guy. For every guy, there has to be 2 females. So if a female is coming, she has to have a female guest. If a guy is coming, he has to have 2 female guests. That's the rule of thumb that I heard about. I don't know nothing about it. That's what I had heard. Like you could not get into like the place that's in Atlanta. If you're a male, you cannot get in unless you have a female guest.
So how was the network created? Like, so is it like a underground or is it like a secret Facebook group? Like, how the hell do all these people know about this swingers event in different states?
LinkedIn. What are you talking about?
They are not on no damn LinkedIn.
You better go to LinkedIn. These people ain't playing. No,
they are not on no damn LinkedIn.
You will see the coded messages on Eventbrite or LinkedIn.
Coded messages? What are the secret codes, Romeo? You gotta tell us now.
You about to get me in trouble, Portia. What is about swingers? Yeah, man. Hey, Barbara Fields.
Listen, we had a report about swingers in New York. Last week we got the report about the New Orleans one. Romeo said something about the one in Atlanta that's coming up that's gonna be better than all of them. So we need to know how are all these people finding out about these swinger events? What the hell? Like, and we're in the middle of a global pandemic. Why would you want to go to a swinger event in the global pandemic?
There you go. I mean,
can you get COVID elsewhere? I'm just.
Yes, Auntie Janet Simmons just checked in. She told me to watch it. Yes, Auntie. I'm just saying this is what I heard. What happened? You know what? I'm just gonna be quiet. But yes. So shout out to Naughty Nolans.
Y'all nasty.
Sex ain't going. Tell him, Teru. Like Teru said, sex ain't going nowhere. I don't know why y'all look.
Who in a right mind is attending a COVID super spreader event for swingers? Like that's how they should announce it. COVID super spreader event, guaranteed to get COVID at this swingers event. Show up. I don't get it. Like, do they have to pay or is it? I guess they would have to pay. They got to pay.
No, women are always free. Men have to pay.
Okay, I'm getting my education today, y'all.
You know what? I'm gonna make sure you get invited to one so you can like review it and make sure what's going on. I don't know what this is. And what I just sent you, I don't know what this is. Okay. So he get on. Next up, let me get out of here. Thank you, Teru. Tell him that ain't going nowhere. Look, what we got, Ashley? Since you gonna get me in trouble. All right, so this is bad. This is really bad, brother.
We had him on cover.
G Herbo was on the cover this year. Like this year. G Herbo faces federal fraud charges for elaborate fraud schemes, designer puppies, private jets, and a Jamaican villa.
Okay, break that down. What the heck?
The 25-year-old Chicago rapper, stemming from Massachusetts, was indicted yesterday by a federal prosecutor accusing the rapper, his music promoter, and members of his entourage for aggressively using stolen identities to charge over $1 million worth of luxury items in 2016 and 2017. The stolen cars popped up because they purchased a villa in Jamaica for a week. The 14 counts, man, this is where it gets bad, brother. 14 counts, federal charges. They look. The 14 counts and the 8 of the other defendants are claiming they purchased a private jet, exotic cars, designer puppies, which was the $5,000 puppies, exotic puppies that you can buy. They defrauded numerous businesses, individuals throughout the United States, posing and using and transferring unauthorized stolen card accounts that obtained valuable goods and services. And right now they are indictment charges of each defendant, conspiracy to wire fraud, aggravated identity theft. This is not good, brother. Look.
So okay.
You get one federal charge. You probably can get away. 2, 14. Oh, they're gonna get you on something. You got 14. This is
so
not.
They have a solid case against him. I'm sure that's what it is. However, it's the arrogance for me that you think that you so damn smart that you gonna outwit, outsmart, be so much more intelligent than the FBI at 25. And I don't know who your leadership was or your mentors or what, but it's the arrogance for me that you think that you about to pull this off and it not be traced back to you. Like that would stop me. It would just stop me.
And then on top of that, the crazy part is, and this is what always amazes me about people in their crew. Hey, brother, the whole crew going now. Like your whole built system of you, manager, friends, the DJ, all these people who knowingly or unknowingly was using these cars to pay for, trips and travel and all this other stuff. Like you didn't think that was gonna come back around? All that money?
I don't know, Romeo. That's I don't know. And then okay. A couple things. You do it, but you feel the need to show off after you do it.
There you go.
If you're gonna do it, like not immediately. I know they said the charges were in 20 whatever. What was it? 2017, 2018?
They pulled up the 2016, 2017.
You gotta be patient. You gotta let that thing die. Like, okay, just don't do it. How about that? Let's go there. Just don't do it.
How about if you got away with it the first time? Shut up. How about that? But now you don't put all these people in a position to where all of them are gonna lose. And that's really
because they so arrogant and entitled that they have to show off and let everybody know what they're working with. Who buys a $5,000 puppy? And what is a designer puppy? Well, how was it? What distinguishes it from being a regular cute puppy to a designer puppy? What is a designer puppy?
Yeah, this is gonna blow you away. You really don't know what a designer puppy is?
I don't.
So shout out to 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz actually did this great review on exotic puppies. Literally, there are, and I'm about to say this, it's gonna blow you away. There are white people, it's not even black people, there are white people that are mixing breeds. And if the breed mixes, like let's say it's a bulldog and a lab or something, if it mixes, they literally put those animals on the market for $5,000, $10,000. And black rap artists are buying them because it's cool.
Let me tell y'all something. I'm about to mix some turtles, and I'm about to get all the celebrities to look at these exotic designer turtles. I'm gonna brand them designer turtles, and I'm gonna let all of y'all get them for y'all kids. Low maintenance, pet. You ain't gotta feed them that much. You don't have to change a lot. Like, yes, let's do it.
I'm gonna see if I can pull up a picture of one of them. But
please pull up a picture of a designer puppy. I've never heard of a designer puppy. Exotic, yes. Designer, no.
but I will say I am very shocked. I am super shocked, and I really feel bad for his team members who didn't know, but they still participated in purchasing. You know, because you don't know. That's just like if Porsche handed me a credit card and said, "Hey, it's the company card," and you know the people that participated in it who don't know, I really do feel bad for you, but that's what it is.
All right, with these designer puppies. I got designer puppy a clothing line too. Let me go ahead and shoot that out there. Designer, listen,
hey,
for real. And I'm not gonna tell y'all what the name of my designer dog wear is. It's been in the making for years. I was when I was in corporate America, I was sitting up there talking to one of my coworkers, and he was real creative, but we would just sit and talk about stuff. He used to decode the wire for me because we would sit and talk about the wire. I'd be like, what that mean? What that meant? What they do then? Anyway, shout out to Marcus. We were sitting up one day and we came up with the idea to do designer dog clothes. And the idea has never left my mind, but I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna dress all these designer dogs. Anyway, producer Ashley put it up. A designer dog, as the media has labeled them, is a cross between two purebred dogs. A purebred dog is one that has been bred over many generations to breed true, meaning each puppy that is born looks and has the same temperament and characteristics as the others. Okay, right. So you guys are breeding purebreds together to get a mix. All right.
Right. That's one of the main sites called VIP. And like they making a killing off of it. Like
listen, VIP, let's do a collaboration. I'm about to do this designer dog line.
These Shields just said they actually have a puppy designer puppy store that costs $1,000. Puppy stores where she's at, they cost $1,000 for a puppy. Can you see that, mommy? Can I get a puppy?
We going to the we're going to the shelter to get you a puppy, baby. Come on, let's go. Somebody. My baby.
Go get these free.
We're gonna get these free puppies. Okay, we're gonna adopt one. Let's do that. We might get lucky.
I will say, Big Boy from Outcast in Atlanta, he actually has a dog breeding company, and he actually sells designer bulldogs on his Instagram, and they sell.
It's legal.
It's legal. He has a license for it. I get, like I said, Portia, me and you behind. Like, yeah, it's legal.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Hey, pull up the.
I love Taru said, "Hey, Portia, adjust your screen because this is an AM show. Get the girls out the screen." That's my man. That's my partner.
Is that better? And y'all can't see what's on the floor now. Okay, next room. I'm bringing out this.
Oh man,
y'all crazy.
Hey, Taru, she do talk like that though. She do.
How do I talk? I was typing. I was typing. So anytime I'm leaning forward, I'm typing. I was trying to pull up this VIP dog bread story. I can't get it.
Oh man. It is that site is crazy. And you look at it and it's like it's a regular dog. What are y'all paying for? Time out. I got one of these down the street in the alley.
That's it. He distracted me. I was trying to tell you something, Romeo.
But hey, do you hear
if you haven't already? Okay, here's the dogs, designer dog breeds. Let me tell y'all something. When I say these dogs look regular, these dogs look regular. I don't see.
Don't they?
Yes. Hold on. Here they go.
Don't they? They look regular.
What's designer? I don't get it. It look like dogs.
Thank you.
They look like dogs. A Bernedoodle.
They tell you what the mixes are or how they mix them, the bull pup.
A Cavapoo. So a Cavapoo is cute. Getting you with a charmingly sweet face. It's Cavapoo. Combining Cavalier
That price,
King Charles Spaniel with the ever intelligent poodle. Poodles are mean, though. Good with a
they
cockapoo.
cute.
That one
They
cute.
cool.
Oh yeah, golden doodle. That's cute.
They cute until you see their price.
Labradoodle.
That ain't cute no more.
They don't have no prices on here. A Morky is not cute. I'm sorry.
A lot of girls buy those though. Those
A
are real small.
Morky is teeny tiny Morky combined the best a Maltese dog along with the Yorkshire Terrier. Oh, that's what Gabby was. That's what Gabby was. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Pomsky. Now that's cute. I'll do that dog.
Oh, okay.
A Puggle? What the heck is a Puggle? Sturdy, stunning, and humorous are what you can expect from the Puggle, a hybrid of a pug and a beagle. Never. Saint.
Now you know, and you know what's so crazy? Of course,
These damn dogs look regular. Regular.
If you think about it, like it's really a dog sex camp. Hey, they literally taking
you
two
up
dogs.
on what? They having dog orgies over there.
That's what they doing. They putting two dogs in the same thing and see if they make something that work. Think about it. The thing said we mix this dog with this dog. They doing something. I'm just saying those look like some damn regular puppy
dogs.
Swingers event. Actually, you just gave me an idea. It's a puppy swinger event. That's exactly what it is.
Well, let me put my designer dog line in there so they can be cute at their events.
And they'll buy it. Last but not least, man, this was interesting. Because he's trying to make his way out, but he's trying to make sure everybody is I guess taken care of. Actually, if you could pull this up, y'all favorite president, it ain't my fault. I'm just saying.
Oh, what are you talking about?
No, D Shields was laughing. So Trump is seeking pardons right now for his children, his son-in-law, and Rudy Giuliani. Apparently, Trump and his administration have come to terms with the inevitable truth. Now that he will lose commander-in-chief, he's actually been talking to advisors on how he can pardon Eric Donald Jr., his White House advisor, Ivanka Trump, and his son-in-law, Jared Kushner, and their personal attorney, Rudy Giuliani.
Wait a minute, so pardon? Right now, what are they saying?
He's basically trying to get them immunity once he steps out of his presidency so that they do not get charged or fined or whatever is about to take place. But apparently he knows something that we don't, because he's trying to get them free of everything once he leaves office. So he know he about to go to jail.
Well, that's probably only because they don't want to go to Epstein's island and live for the rest of their life, live for the rest of their privileged life. That's all I'm saying.
In this island, that man is gone. That
he
man
is
not on.
He is not gone.
Island.
He's not gone.
But that's where they're at right now, and it just DCL said pardon, admission of guilt, right? Like that's gonna be the best. You know what? I'm actually gonna read that. I can't wait for that movie to come out on HBO or Netflix. Donald Trump. I'm gonna watch it.
Well, it's a lot of specials out right now. Just bring on. Listen, so we having a little mix up with our guests. One of them, she just left. Just bring Amber on, please. We're talking to Amber. We can't see Tashira. Tashira is supposed to be here at 9, but I don't see her. Tashira, if you can hear us, give us a second because you keep dropping. I don't know what's going on.
I know somebody better come on this screen, even it is Miss Amber Lawson with the beautiful smile
and the teeth. It's the teeth for me, girl. Yes, teeth.
So the sun you just right this morning. You had the sunlight. Okay.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, you guys. How are you?
We are wonderful. How are you?
Feeling fine. Feeling fine.
Good. We want to apologize for all of that happened this morning. As you can see, we don't know what happened either.
It's like sometimes. It's
Yeah.
like that sometimes.
Yeah. So welcome to the show. We are excited to have you here. One of the only female African American women-owned construction firms. You're in Atlanta, right?
That is correct.
So you guys had a project going on about the tiny house. Tell us about the tiny house project. We had you on a little earlier during COVID, and you were just getting started with your tiny house project. So let us know how it's progressing. But first, tell our audience who you are and share all of that great stuff about you.
For sure. Amber Lawson, principal and founder of Aspire Construction and Real Estate Consulting. We're a design build construction firm, so we can design it and build it for you. But what we're doing right now with the tiny house is we have finished the first floor framing. But what is so exciting about this project is that we have partnered with Atlanta Technical College. They have a program, a construction trades program, and we are giving the students an opportunity to get in the field applied experience so that when they graduate, not only do they have in the classroom learning, but they have in the field real experience.
That sounds hot. Yes. What you about, Romeo?
Because a lot of people don't get that Miss Lawson, real world experience. You know, and it's different because it's easy. I was saying this earlier. Like it's easy to give somebody a book. It's easy to say read this, but until you actually put them in a situation where they have to act within the moment, you really don't know if you're really built for this. When you first introduced, because I was on that interview, and I heard the passion that you had about introducing this. Like during this process, were there any like hiccups, problems, hurdles that you personally had to jump over to get to this point?
Not really. Construction is all about jumping over hurdles. You always going to encounter something that you didn't think about or something that you just did not anticipate. But just by the very nature of the business, you just overcome and keep it moving. But I have to say that the students that came out, man, when you, like you said, when you put together what you learn in a book and you're actually able to physically do that and put it together and really see and make that connection in your mind, it's like you see a light come on. And then even when you go out into the real world, when you go and talk on an interview, you can really say, no, yes, I learned this, but I've also done this. Here's a picture of it. Here's proof. It's just a totally different game.
I'm glad. Thank you for saying that. I've been saying, you know what? No, because I've been really pushing this narrative that the new way, in my opinion, the new way of learning has to be a twofold. It has to be, hey, here's the process. Now I'm gonna put you in the process, work the process. Like I want to put you physically there. And then on top of that, you being a beautiful Black woman in this industry, number one, I know you had to punch a couple of people in the eye.
Don't do that. She is a classy lady. She is not punching anybody in the eye. Don't do that. But I do want to talk about her proof, though, and just to put it in perspective. You recently, well, not recently because it's probably at least a couple years old, but you just built out Slutty Vegan in Atlanta. Is that the first one? Do they have two? I'm not in Atlanta.
No, this is the Edgewood Avenue location.
Okay.
And that wrapped up a few months ago.
Okay. So, yeah, she is the real deal. And I wanted to know, in terms of the percentages of women like you in your industry, African American, Black ownership, all of that, what's the percentage of women that are in the industry and are thriving like yourself?
Well, I don't know the percentage for Black women, but I will tell you that in the industry, period, only about 7% are women, period. So Black women make up an even smaller amount of that 7%. So, you know, we, I'm unicorn status out here, but
Yes, unicorn status. So and I really do want to know, when you walk into these rooms and they see you, a lot of the times I'm sure a lot of assumptions are made in terms of who you are and what you do, but how do you let them know in your own way that I'm the boss, this is my firm, this is, like, how do you get them to respect you as an African American female owned construction company, and you're not, quote unquote, the help? How do you assert that without saying I'm the damn boss? you know.
It's about presence. It's about how you walk into the room and how you carry yourself.
Mhm.
Because to come into a situation and just, be shouting from the rooftops, I'm the boss, that doesn't work.
Right.
It's really just about coming in and showing what you're talking about, and this is what we're gonna do, and this is how we're gonna do it.
I love that. I love that. Yes. A presence, unicorn status and presence. Those are the hashtags for the day. Just letting y'all know.
So what do we got coming up for the 2021 season? Or have we already started?
I know about
And
the
let me
tiny
tell you,
house. Go ahead.
I don't even know what's going on. The news is talking about there's a recession, but based on the calls that come into my office about, people starting new businesses and, needing to have those business locations built out, I'm just not seeing it. I am not seeing it. And I got to tell you, a large percentage, over 90% of my client base is African American. So, we are out here doing it, opening businesses, commercial spaces, because that when we open businesses, we hire people that look like us. And so that is just a great cycle to start in our community. Black businesses hire Black people to, a living wage, all of that, economic development. It's a righteous circle that needs to continue.
Now I want to know.
That's not fair, because Atlanta. No, I'm just saying, because Atlanta didn't shut down, so that's not. Atlanta just won't shut down. Everybody else shut down except for Atlanta. You right. Look at you. She like, yep.
Well, but the surge in Atlanta is not as high as some of the other places, which was so surprising to me, because I don't think Atlanta ever shut down. But so
we did. Mayor Bottom shut it down for a minute. We had a curfew, remember?
Well, I don't think they listened. Was they listen? Because they had the pools all in the club. I'm in Michigan, so I don't know.
Got you.
Yeah.
We were shut down for a little bit. But then after that, it was like, no.
They was like, we're not having it. We're not buying it.
No.
But I want to know about an update on the tiny house. Is the tiny house done? Is it, what status is it in? Like, I think that's so exciting. Give us an update about the tiny house.
Okay, so what we got going on is the students come back. They're out for the semester for the winter break, and they come back the beginning of January. So first we were working with the carpentry students to do the framing, and now we're going to bring in the students that are in the plumbing and electrical programs to come in and do the plumbing and electrical inside the house. So we've got the frame up, we got the roof on, so now it's time to do the plumbing and electrical, and from that point on, we're anticipating a finish date in February.
Wow.
And that is going to be phenomenal. We're going to have a big old outdoor celebration.
Yes, outdoor celebration.
I love it.
Do we have pictures? I want to see pictures of the progress. Do we have pictures?
Well, I was not prepared to just pop that up on the screen.
That's okay. We'll come back. We'll get the progress soon. I want to see the finished project, but that's awesome that you are teaching these kids and these students how to actually physically get some real world experience. I love that.
Yeah, and it's supporting the trades.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people overlook that as a means, as a career, honestly. And to be for real with you, they make way more money than people sitting in the office.
Girl, that part. Listen, yes. I don't know if people actually know that, because people tout sitting in the office as this prestigious, you know. I mean, sometimes it is. I sat in the office for a very long time. It wasn't that prestigious. And I didn't make as much as the other people was making. What was you saying,
Well,
Romeo?
the one before you get out of here, like the one thing that I honestly truly love about what you're doing as a young person is the fact that you're putting action to paper, like you're putting action in their hand. And I think a lot of, it's funny that you say that. I think a lot of programs coming from high school to college, like everybody says, oh yeah, you got to be the boss. Well, you know what? Nobody's saying, hey, but these are the other options outside of the boss. You know, these are the other. So what happens to that person that his passion is design or architecture or plumbing? You know what I'm saying? And I think what you're doing is absolutely awesome by allowing them to actually be a part of the action, because a lot of companies don't do that. They want you to sit behind the desk and do this all day, and then you go home not learn a damn thing. So I love you for that. Thank you. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
for sure.
So
And
go ahead.
and I also want to say there's a misconception that it's just you working with your hands, and it's not.
Yeah.
Because when you're framing and doing plumbing, you're using trigonometry, you're using algebra, you're doing calculations. It's not you just out there swinging a hammer. No,
Mhm.
you're using your mind and you're using your hands. So, this misconception that, and there's nothing wrong with sitting in an office, that's fine. But this misconception that, oh, if that's your line of work, your intellectual skills are lacking is
far
incorrect.
from it.
It's totally incorrect.
Yeah. Especially when you get to walk in the building as the boss, looking like you with your red lipstick on and your jewelry on. Yes, I love it, love it, love it. Such an inspiration. Where can people find you? And before we get to where can people find you, what type of companies and or clients hire you? Because I heard you say that a lot of African American companies, they search you out and they find you, and then you do services for them. But what type of people hire you?
Absolutely. So, I don't know if you guys are aware, but the Underground has a new owner. Underground Atlanta, that sale just happened last week.
Okay.
And a client of mine is opening up a hookah lounge. It's an African American investment group. And we were there yesterday doing a survey of the space, and we're going to do a build out for them. I have a project in Smyrna. It's called Prohibition Liquor. And it's a liquor store with, a speakeasy vibe, 1920s.
Yes.
So, when I said we out here doing it, I'm not talking about, okay, a kiosk somewhere. No.
Right.
That are, substantial, employ people, make money, and are successful. And there's a generation out here. And I will also say this. A lot of my clients, 20s,
wow,
30s.
Yes.
It's just so beautiful to see. So absolutely. So that, most of my clients are businesses. I'm a B2B company.
Mm-hmm.
So I work with other businesses to help them open up their physical spaces.
I love that.
See, I'm gonna have to watch you. I heard this rumor. I'm gonna have to watch you. I heard this rumor about Underground Atlanta becoming Vegasy.
I don't know if the Georgia legislature is going to allow that to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if the downtown Atlanta residents are going to allow that to happen. I mean, I think if you...
So you heard that too?
I mean, Portia, you can speak to it. Has the casino industry helped Detroit's downtown? Has it really contributed to economic development down there?
I don't know. Actually, I don't. I would say yes on the outside, but on the inside, there are a lot of people that are losing stuff. So, when it comes to gaming addictions and all of this and all of that. So, yeah. No.
Yeah, so that's a real tough call. If you just look at places where casinos have went into downtowns, it's a mixed bag.
Yeah,
Of,
it's definitely a mixed bag, because on the outside people would say absolutely, but when you live here and inside stories, that's not the case. Yeah.
But you did hear that too, though, right? I wasn't
Did
by
I what?
myself. You did hear that. Did you hear that as well?
I heard that almost like a year ago.
Okay.
And the guy tried to do it, and the Georgia legislature was like, nah. So somebody might be trying to do it again.
So basically, she telling you it's a no. The people that she working with, Romeo, is not trying to do that. So there go your answer.
I'm about to put my investment into Amber Lawson. I was about to, I'm just gonna throw my investment over there.
Listen.
Might as well. Why not? Yes, absolutely.
For sure. Listen, I'm about to run down my contact details. Go on and reach out.
Yeah. So how can we find you? If a business wants to do business with you, how can they hire you? Where can we follow you? All of that. Where can we get some progress on this tiny house? It's so exciting to me.
I have updates on my Instagram.
Let's
I have
go.
videos and stuff like that. If I had known, I would have had them primed up.
That's okay, girl. We're gonna have you come back. We're gonna have you come back, and we're gonna get on live.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So first of all, I have a website, and that is aspireconstructionre.com. And an easier place to find me is on Instagram, and that is at Aspire, CNSTRE. So that's at Aspire, ASPIRE, ENSTRE. And you can reach out to me on either one of those platforms. For people that are interested in hiring me, they're about to open up a business, they need to get their space built out, I am here for it all.
I just followed you, girl. Yes, I love it. Oh, look at you in your construction gear, being cute though. Yes. Let me see if I can pull it up. Producer Ashley, can you pull it up right quick before we go? Amber Lawson, helping the Black community achieve and reach their dreams. It's Aspire, CNSTRE. Let me see if I can pull it up if she can't. But yes, y'all go follow her.
D Shields, while y'all pulling that up, D Shields said, "Hey Amber, the casinos in Colorado are outside of the big city, and progress picks up to Aspire. This is dope. ATL can't stop, won't stop. ATL, hey, Amber, tell y'all, Atlanta's not gonna shut down. I don't care. Nobody's gonna say. Y'all can make any law y'all want to. They is not about to shut down for some reason."
I found
it. See this. Even when everything was shut down, you know what was deemed essential business?
What's that?
Construction.
Oh yes, absolutely. Oh. So we got her website up here. Look at her. All right. Go ahead, Amber. So this is your team.
Thank you. That is the team. That's the team that gets it done.
Romeo, what do I tell you all the time? Okay.
What?
Teamwork makes the dream work. Stop it. I'm just saying, like it does, truly.
Yeah, and Amber has a team.
Don't do that.
Hey, great.
So this was the one that I said she was going all cute and at her construction site.
One of my project engineers, Nicole.
Oh, okay, that's not true, but she's still cute. Yes. All right. So y'all go follow her. And
yeah.
Okay, super cute. Don't do that. Don't flex on them like that, girl. All right, I love it, love it, love it. Go follow her. And if you guys have a business and you need to build out, contact her. She in Atlanta.
I'm all for it. Shout out to Clarissa. Hey, Clarissa. I see you checking in.
Okay, well, thank you so much for stopping by, Amber. Like I said, we'll get another update on the tiny house progress when the students come back. And hopefully we can see a finished project definitely in February. But if you got a progress update between now and February before it's finished, then come on the show, girl. Let us know.
For sure. Thank you guys for having me, Portia and Romeo. I truly appreciate it.
Yes, thank you for coming on. You're such an inspiration. I love it.
I like you more than Portia does. So thank you for coming on as well and stuff.
Let me tell you something. He always be trying to shoot a shot, but he always trying to shoot a shot. Don't do that. I'll put you on blast.
It's Thursday. You have a great Thursday morning.
We should have had you at. We should have had her at Peace and Purpose. How come we didn't get you at Peace and Purpose to show people how to create their own construction company and be the woman boss for real, for real. We're gonna have to do something.
Absolutely.
We're gonna have to
Because
do
listen, if you're in an industry where people need it, there will always be work.
Okay. So we're gonna reach out. Because maybe we can do something in February. So thank you so much, Amber. We appreciate you coming out, and we'll talk to you soon. Congratulations on all your success. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Romeo, you need to stop trying to always shoot your shot.
Look, the world coming to an end.
My jacket to go over there. Okay, so we got Tashira. Tashira is coming on from Peace and Purpose. I know we was having some issues bringing her on. Is she here? Tashira Nichelle, entrepreneur and beauty. Heck, girl.
Oh my goodness.
Cutie. Yes, bright green. I love it. Here. Yes, you made it. And you look beautiful. Yes. I'm loving your background too.
Well, we are in Park Avenue Curl Salon. This is my photography studio and salon for natural hair. So we're home.
I love it. Where is that located? What city?
It's in the downtown Deep Ellum area of Dallas, Texas.
Are you in Dallas?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna have to come see you. I got some girlfriends in Dallas.
Oh, send them on over.
I will, but I'm gonna come for myself. I'm being selfish.
Before I let y'all beautiful ladies have y'all conversation, I ain't gonna let you slide. We gotta fix your connection next time. We gotta figure that out.
You know what? I was on, but for some reason you guys couldn't see me.
You were in the green room. Yeah, you were in our green room. And we have to bring you on screen. So we walked through it yesterday, but it was just a different platform. Anyway, girl. Yeah. So Tashira, entrepreneur and beauty educator, welcome to the Rolling Out AM Wake Up Call. Go ahead and introduce yourself to our family online. Let them know who you are, what you do, and then we'll get into your panel discussion at Peace and Purpose this weekend.
Awesome. My name is Tashira Nichelle. I am a celebrity hairstylist. I'm also an entrepreneur and a brand educator for Revlon Cream of Nature. I am a natural hair expert, so I teach women how to care for their natural hair. And I also build businesses to help inspire and teach young, inspiring cosmetologists how to build their career and how to take things to the next level.
I love that. So let's go into a little bit of detail about how you actually do that before we get into the panel discussion at Peace and Purpose. Okay. So how do you teach the women to build their own businesses and start, let's just start there.
Yes. So one, I hire ladies who are aspiring cosmetologists, and that's one way that I go in and I teach. Another is I do coaching, private coaching on the side. So I have some women that reach out, some guys also that reach out to me, and then we do private coaching. I haven't done any public education for that platform, but I'm doing one-on-one just so I can give some quality time to them.
So how does one find out about this?
Through our website. So I actually solicit. Let me just say that first.
So you drafting people to your team.
I'm drafting people, because it's not something that I've created a big platform for just yet. And so what I do is when I'm on Instagram or social media, I'm looking at cosmetologists and I'm seeing who's really passionate about it. And whatever draws me into that person, I reach out to them and then I, offer coaching to help get them in different levels because like myself, I started behind the chair in a salon. But that grew from going to Hollywood to traveling with film production studios to one-on-one celebrities and teaching for brands, like Revlon. So I love to find people that are passionate because I feel like that's what you're going to need to endure all of the levels that comes with this industry.
Right. So let's talk about your travels and the people that you've worked with. You worked on movie sets as well? So let's just kind of get into that for a sec.
So the most recent thing that I've done was I worked on Lovecraft Country as a hairstylist.
Hold on. Okay, so we got to talk about that. A whole separate section about that. We're gonna get back to Piece of Purpose later. What happened with Lovecraft?
Honestly, it's so funny, right? Because I honestly, to be honest, I wasn't even going to take the job. I was in Dallas and they were filming in Chicago, and I received a phone call and I'm like, oh my God, I have to travel. And I just was beat up. I was tired. And so my husband says, no, you have to go. So we drove to Chicago, and I stayed on set for about 3 or 4 days working with the team. And it was my first time. I'm not a part of a union. Most stylists who work on film productions have to be a part of a union, but I was called in by one of the producers. And it was the most amazing experience ever to be a part of that. And I'm so happy that I went and I did the work.
Okay, so who did you style? Whose hair did you do? Did you do Ingenue? Did you do her?
No,
okay.
no. So I was brought in to work with some of the other scenes on the set.
Which episode, girl? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you how much of a fan I am of Lovecraft Country. Love it. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch the episodes that you featured your work on. So which one?
So episodes 1 and 2. So the party. Well, when it first came on, they were outside hanging out, and they were having a block party because Atticus had came home.
Yeah.
So that was the episode that I worked on, and it went into 1 and 2, the first 2 episodes.
Congratulations on that. Like at the time, and I know we're digressing, but at the time, did you know it was gonna be like this big hit that it was? Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I should have known. Well, of course because of the producers,
Courtney. Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So who's producing, so that it can't be anything short of amazing. Anything short of great, right?
Mm-hmm.
So but that was the only thing that I knew about it. The producers. Yeah. I didn't know the storyline. I didn't know anything. So I walked on set like, okay, what we're doing. What are we doing?
Yeah. We interviewed a couple of actors and people from Lovecraft Country, and they basically said that they kept the script like airtight. They only got script for their piece of it. They didn't know what was happening around and in front, in the beginning, in the back, and all of that. So it's like, okay.
I could believe that because I did not know. I just knew what looks we had to create and execute that and follow your talent, to the set. And that was it.
That sounds like so much fun.
It was long nights, but great opportunity. So much fun. But other than that, I started, so the backstory, how I started, I was a South Side girl from Chicago. Okay. And I was working in a beauty salon, self-taught. And I had a friend who knew Jennifer Hudson. And Jennifer Hudson had just left American Idol. And so when she created this fan base, she called me to do her hair to promote the film Dreamgirls. So I traveled with Paramount Studios for a year.
You worked on Dreamgirls. Girl, we got some best friends. Go ahead.
Yes. And so when she won her Oscar, I was there at the Academy Awards. I styled her hair for her Academy Awards. And so that was my very first opportunity as a celebrity stylist.
I love that story. You had some wonderful experiences in your career, and especially that first one being as big as it is. That's a moment in time in history. She won her Oscar over other people that was mad for winning. Anyway,
and she was new to acting.
That's what I'm saying. She won that Oscar over a lot of other people who was mad. But go ahead, girl. She deserved it. Effie. That's one of my favorite movies. I used to play into it. Yes. So, okay. So tell us, fast forward to where you are now. You're in Dallas with an amazing space behind you, girl. I'm going to have to come take me a photo shoot there. But so you're in Dallas. Tell us about present day.
So present day, I'm in Dallas. I'm married with children. And that's what brought me to Dallas. And so I'm here in the creative space where I create styles for women with natural hair. And I'm getting ready to launch an education platform to go public so that anyone and everyone can sign up for it because it's been such a success behind closed doors. And so I'm also educating for Revlon, Cream of Nature. I've been working with them for now 10 years. and it's been amazing. It's been one heck of a ride with them. They are very loyal, and I love them so much. I love them. I love them so much.
So let's get into Peace and Purpose this weekend.
Yes.
Cream of Nature sponsored Beauty Stage, official sponsor. You are going to be speaking on the panel that's titled Acting Brand New, the magic behind embracing your own journey and unleashing the new you. So tell us what we can expect from that panel and why we need to tune in, because I'm tuning in.
Well, 2020 was a whirlwind for everyone, right? And so everyone is finding themselves readjusting. But what you can expect to hear are great conversations from myself and some amazing women on the panel, how we have found peace and purpose to embrace life and happiness. So you can expect to hear that. We'll be giving away some of our tips, sharing our personal journeys on how we are getting through this 2020 and turning it into something big for 2021. Also, you're going to be also hearing conversations from influencers with tutorials. The amazing Taylor Anise and Naya Brianna will be doing tutorials as well. So, Cream of Nature has been for 40 years a leading hair care brand for our community. And so we're so excited. We're just excited that we're able to be on this panel and bring, some good influence to the people that will be tuning in.
I love it. Acting Brand New, the magic behind embracing your own journey and unleashing the new you. I think it's definitely necessary to have that type of conversation, especially after the year that we've had. Like, we got less than 30 days to go. But after the year that we've just had, it's definitely necessary to have that conversation. And you come with a lot of experience. So I know you'll add to that flawlessly, effortlessly. So we just can't wait. You touched on your education, your public education institution that you're doing. Can you give us a little bit more information about it, or is it launching soon? What's the name of it?
Yes, so I'm actually in the works of it now. We're building it out now to launch soon. So at the top of 2021, we will be launching that. And so I would recommend that everyone follow me on my Instagram page to get more information, because that's where I'll be loading up all the info. So
what's your Instagram?
It's at Tashera Nichelle. It's TASHEARA Nichelle, NESHELL.
All right, girl. I'm about to follow you right now.
Okay, and so for the Peace and Purpose, I also wanted to mention that the beauty stage will include impactful panels from the celebrities also, because we didn't mention that. I forgot that Yandy Smith and actress Shannon Thornton is going to be there.
Shannon Thornton is actually on your panel session.
Oh, really?
You didn't know?
I didn't know she was on my panel session.
Yeah, Shannon Thornton is on your panel. Let me make sure.
All right, we're going to have some fun.
Shannon is on your session.
She is? Okay, great.
Yeah, and Dana Blair is moderating. Yanis Joshua, she's the managing director of the Technique Agency. Yeah, so surprise.
We're going to have some fun.
Absolutely. We can't wait. Yandy Smith and Rashawn Ali will be hosting her. They're going to have a one-on-one girl chat as well. So, I mean, it's going to be an amazing conference.
I know. I'm so excited. And I genuinely want everyone just to tune in, tune in, receive all the nuggets that they can come and get just virtually, right from the care of their own home.
Virtually. We're not doing nothing else. Y'all not going nowhere. Y'all not supposed to anyway. Right. Sit down, learn, take some notes, like really prepare yourself for 2021, because we had 8 months to stop and just kind of be okay and sit and process and prepare. So let's just end this year off with a bang. So
I agree.
Yes, well, we are definitely excited. Your panel session is, let me tell people when it is.
Okay.
Your panel session is that Saturday at 4?
Yes.
Yeah, yes, it's Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard. So make sure that you guys are tuning in. The conference is actually going to be held on Hopin. It's a platform, a virtual conference platform called Hopin. So you can go to Hopin, search for Peace and Purpose, register for the conference, and Tashira's panel is Saturday at 4 p.m.
Saturday.
Yes, so we will be there with bells on. I will see you then.
I'm excited.
I'm gonna be working all day, but yes, I get to work all day. I don't have to. I get to. You see that perspective?
That's a blessing.
Yes, girl. Yes, yes, yes. So thank you so much for coming on. We look forward to your session, and we look forward to all of the other exciting things that you're doing as well. We're gonna have to make sure that we follow up and keep up with you, you know, especially when you launch your educational program and all of that, so we can let people know where to find it. So I just followed you on Instagram.
I love it. Thank you, Portia.
Okay, thank you so much, Tashira. And you look beautiful, by the way.
Thank you. You too. Thank you.
All right, we'll see you soon.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Tashira. Bye-bye. Yes, guys. So her panel is Saturday at 4 p.m. So she's such a light. I liked her. She was really, really insightful. And y'all, her story about Jennifer Hudson, she styled her, she did her hair and all of that for her academy. What the hell? Yeah, it really does take a team to make sure that, you know, you coming out on top and y'all winning together. It does from here. I'm just letting you know.
And I'm like Kobe. If you went with me shooting in the gym, like Drake said, then you just went with me shooting in the gym. Kobe, this is a beautiful Thursday.
What did Amber say? Beautiful. Unicorn status. Kobe was unicorn status. Wasn't nobody in the gym with him before, after. Yeah, you couldn't see nobody during. I'm just saying.
Shout out to everybody checking in on Facebook. Taquita Godchild, Tawana Lucas, Rashonda Lovely, love somebody. Clarissa Thompson, I see you.
That's your second time speaking to Clarissa. What's up? What's up?
Clarissa Clarissa is the lady that reached out to us with our big, Tiny Homes guest.
Okay. Hey, Clarissa.
I'm trying to say, we just trying to save King James. Where's King James?
I don't know, y'all. He didn't even respond. He didn't even respond.
He said he overslept. That ain't no excuse.
He didn't respond to me. Why he didn't respond to me? I called him too. He saw I called. Let's get into these birthdays, Romeo.
Whose birthday is it today?
I don't know.
Tiffany Haddish is 41. Trina is 42.
That's a lie.
Trina Braxton.
I'm saying she looks much younger than 42. That's all I was saying. And Trina Braxton definitely looks much younger than 46, girl.
Oh, tell me. And Lil Baby is 26. Now hold on. So Trina's 42. I gotta do my math. Okay, that's what she is. And then we give them the birthday song, and it goes a little something like this. Hit it.
Hit it. It's your birthday. It's your birthday.
We got balloons, yeah. The cake is on the way. We got the music playing, cause it's your holiday. Woo! We invited family, and everybody came. I strike a pose for me like you in a picture frame. You got your finest clothes on, and $1 million smile. So we gon' celebrate you for a while. And don't forget we got the candles when you away. Don't forget we got the candles. Happy birthday, gonna celebrate you for a while. Candles blowing you away. Wait.
All right, y'all. That's enough of that. That's enough of that. Happy birthday to them. Shout out to Trina. Trina Braxton really does look great. I did an interview with her after she had just got married at the top of the year when the world was still open before we knew what COVID was.
Okay.
And
Okay.
she's really funny. Like if that's one thing that y'all didn't know about her, she's really funny. I wasn't getting the funny points when I was there. Producer Ashley was there. Yes, she was. But I wasn't catching the funny points until I watched it back, and I was cracking up. But she was there with her new husband, who is actually in real life like regal, like his presence. I think he used to play basketball or something like that, but handsome, regal presence, loved and adores Trina. We had fun during that interview. Yes, girl.
Yeah, a great family. I love that family.
Yes, Ashley was there with me. I had fun that day.
I don't know, man. Could have been a Romeo Braxton in there.
Oh God, what was the name of the place that we did the interview at? It was somewhere in the Virginia Highlands. What's the name of that place? It's a Asian Rose Spa. Yes. The owner was such a joy to be around and a pleasure. Shout out to her. Rochelle, yes, I was on it. And Trina was a great interview. She's so funny. Like I said, I didn't realize how funny she was until I rewatched it back, and I was like, "Girl, stop it." Cool. Anyway, shout out to her. Happy birthday, Trina.
So what you got for us today?
Which story we getting into first? Hold on, somebody tell me. Okay. Y'all, I promise y'all, I don't even be knowing who these people are. I know who Lil Yachty is though. Shout out to Lil Yachty. He entered the cryptocurrency market with his own Yachty coin. What? Okay, so he's making his own money, y'all. Is that a ruse or is that real? So Miles Parks McCullum, better known as rapper Yachty, is entering the cryptocurrency market. Fayuz, Fyood, Fayuz, which is a Switzerland startup cryptocurrency company, has announced that Little Yachty will have his own Yachty coin and that his fans or anyone else can invest in him. I don't know if I'm investing in the Yachty coin. Let me continue my report and then
yeah, there you go. I was waiting for you to get to that point.
Then I let go. So, although Lil Yachty is an American rapper, the company says that STAR tokens may not be purchased and traded by U.S. citizens, green card holders, or residents of the United States of America. Lil Yachty, who has over 10.7 million listeners on Spotify, with nearly 10 million followers on Instagram and about 5.2 million on TikTok, is entering the cryptocurrency field where fans can buy tokens through the Fayuz app. So wait a minute, let me read that again, because it said the company says that STAR tokens may not be purchased and traded by U.S. citizens, green card holders, or residents of the U.S. Why is this news? I'm sorry, we can't buy it. Did I understand that correctly? We can't buy it.
There you go. Keep it going. It's basically a token. It's the, you know how you leave in the game where you take your kids to the little gaming place. Hey, here are your tokens. Y'all go play. You can't trade or sell or buy Yachty coins. Like, I really wish, and I get it, but I really wish these entertainers really catch a clue. Like, I get it, you want it to be your own, but buddy, crypto been around for a minute. You got to buy into that. It's definitely something I'm getting into in 2021.
You getting your own coin? You get your own coin made? I'm just curious.
Definitely diversifying. Diversifying my
your portfolio.
My portfolio, and definitely adding cryptocurrency to it, as well as Cash App. Cash App is about to go crazy.
Cash App get on my nerves because they won't let me cash out my low coins that I do have without incurring a fee. Even if I want to wait the day or two, I had tweeted, I sent support help questions, all of that, and they still are like, we don't see a problem on our end. Well, the problem comes when I try to cash out and y'all want to charge me $1, $2, $3 to cash out. I don't want to pay y'all nothing. I will wait the 2-3 days for my transaction to be free, but you guys aren't giving me that option. Cash app.
This is gonna make Portia so mad. Portia, it's literally a button in your settings that changed.
No, Romeo, I did that. I promise you I did that.
Portia, I pay nothing when I'm sending or receiving. Nothing.
So you wait a couple days too?
No, I get it immediately.
You better recheck yours then. You talking about you get it immediately.
Yeah, it goes direct.
They charge you. They charge you for that.
It goes direct to the account. All funds. I have to show you the button.
It's the instant deposit, but that instant deposit costs. It might cost 50 cents. It might cost $1.25, but I want my 50 cents and my $1.25. Don't charge me nothing. I don't do instant payout. I try to cash out next day, next business day. I don't give a damn if it's 3 days. I want all of my coins. Anyway, next part.
I had 15 cents. Y'all gonna give me my 15
cents. I want my 15 cents. I'm not giving nobody nothing. Give me my money. Cash out. Let's go to this next story, y'all. So the Obamas are producing a Netflix comedy show. How much y'all think they gave him for that? We heard that Kevin Hart got a whole bunch of coins for his quarantine special he did, but nonetheless, the Obamas they're producing a Netflix comedy show about the 2016 Trump transition. How much y'all bet that's gonna be real funny? So the Obamas are coming to a TV near you. Barack and Michelle Obama are coming together to produce a Netflix comedy series focused on Donald Trump's 2016 transition into the presidency of our country's government. The show is described as part docuseries and sketch comedy, but it is informational per Deadline, the outlet Deadline. It's slated to be called The G Word. What does that mean? The G word. Let's see. I don't know. The series will begin filming in 2021 and references the book The Fifth Risk, which the Obamas bought and the rights to in 2018 under their production company, Higher Ground Productions. And according to the book's publisher, Norman and Company. Who is this that's speaking?
Come on, Barack. That's what I'm talking about.
Anyway, I want to know what it means. What's the title of it? What did they say? The G Word. What does that mean? Somebody tell us.
No.
It's called The G Word, and I came with. Okay, so very happy to finally be able to share the news. I'm creating a news comedy series for Netflix about the federal government. He tweeted, it's called The G Word, and I can't wait to share it with you. Adam Conover of Adam Ruins Everything on True TV will host the series and ran to Twitter to make the announcement. So. Okay, I don't know what the G word means, but maybe that's their plan is to build the anticipation and let everybody, kind of figure it out and worry and not worry, but just kind of, wonder.
Come through, Barack. I like that. Gentrification. Gentrification.
G word. Okay, that's a good guess.
Chill.
All right.
Look at that Team Romeo coming through. I see you, D. All right.
That's cute. Okay. What else we got on the docket? What's the next story, y'all? Is this the basketball story? Okay. Let me tell y'all something. I really don't be knowing who these people are. Larsa Pippen. Oh, is that Scottie Pippen's daughter? Larsa Pippen allegedly dating Malik Beasley. Y'all just gotta be outside amidst COVID, showing PDA. Put your mask on. Maybe nobody would have known who you were. His ex-wife. She look young.
Yeah.
She look young. She look real young. I'm
She
just
on a
saying.
roll. She
So
on a roll.
NBA star Malik Beasley, his partners spoke out after he was spotted holding hands with Larsa Pippen. Montana Yao, who has an 18-month-old son with Malik Beasley, has reacted to the photos of the basketball pro holding hands with Larsa Pippen. Okay.
She for the
All right.
street.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
sorry, Pippen.
Okay.
Scotty, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of you, Scotty Pippen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Together, she got kids by Pippen. Okay. Scottie Pippen Jr., who's 20. She don't look that old. Scottie Pippen Jr., who's 20, Preston Pippen, who's 18, Justin Pippen, who's 15, and Sophia Pippen, who's 12.
I'm sorry, Pippen. I'm sorry. You know who she was recently just dating, right?
Who?
Future.
Oh God. Okay. So meanwhile, she what?
She's on the future list. She's on the future list. Yeah.
Meanwhile, Larsa is the estranged wife of retired basketball pro Scottie Pippen. The two have been legally married since '97, although he filed for divorce in 2016 and she refiled in 2018. The status of their case is currently unclear. So, well, okay, she looked good. She looked like his daughter. She looked young to me. And Beasley is still married. So, okay. Well, they apparently both may still be married because nobody knows. Okay.
Yeah, you grown. You grown.
It is what it is. We don't see no picture though, but we're gonna roll with this question of the day. Is it okay to date a married person if they are separated from their spouse? Question of the day, y'all. Y'all gonna burn in hell? Y'all know that's what they say. I'm not burning in hell for dating a married person or cheating on my spouse.
I'm gonna say no. What I am gonna say that I have a pet peeve about is if you were married to an NBA player. I get it. If you was married to an NBA player, you cheated on him with another NBA player, and then dated. Like, if your whole dating thing is that man or woman's profession, you're wrong. That means you've been watching other people for a minute. You can't marry Scottie Pippen and then date other basketball players that this man got to look at every day. That's effed up. Now that.
Why is it effed up? She was dating Future. He ain't have to look at Future every day, but why not? I don't understand.
What do you mean? You can't date nobody from the Atlanta Hawks and then turn around and break up with them and date somebody from the Charlotte Hornets? I gotta play these people 4 times a year.
Why not? Like what? Who? According to whose rules, though?
The G code. That's what Obama was talking about. That's his G code. He get his G code. Like, come on now. Would you want that? Would you really want that?
Let me tell you what my issue is always, right? So I'm always looking at how I'm being seen in the eyes of my kids, right? So I'm responsible for that. And I always have to make amends with myself if I'm doing something that I probably shouldn't be or is not a good example. So I hold myself to that standard. She got 4 kids by this man and by Pippen, and she out dating, which is nothing wrong with it, but you just got all these high profile relationships. I'm hoping that she's keeping that away from the kids as much as she can. I know she's high profile, she's out in the media and the outlets pick her up wherever, but I'm just hoping that you're keeping that away from the kids.
It amazes me how women make everything okay. That is the most amazing thing.
Listen, other than that, live your life. Live your life. Like, if my recollection is correct, Scottie Pippen was he was Scottie to Michael, right? So he wasn't Dennis Rodman. Like they were superstar players. Okay, so I know who he is now. I was trying to put a face to it. No, it was
Jesus.
always a reference. Everybody can't be Michael Jordan. One of my longtime good friends will always remind me that everybody can't be Michael Jordan. You need the Scottie Pippen to make stuff flow. So
Let me,
I'm putting it in that context.
is there a double standard to what Future does to what Lori Harvey does?
In terms of what?
As in terms of how every month or every 2 months they're in a different relationship.
We don't know how long it's been since that child was since that woman, because apparently she got a 20-year-old son. Her son older than mine. She look good though. Listen,
Yeah, you do. She was
there's
just
no
with the man this
there's
year.
no script to your life. It's the only script that you have to your life is the one that you write for yourself. So why would you allow somebody else to define that for you? I do what I want to do. I say what I want to say. I go where I want to go. I'm a woman. Hear me, Warren. Somebody
I'm a
cue up
woman.
Maya Angelou. I'm just saying, like, whose rules are we living by? Like, she don't have to live by nobody else's rules, right?
Right. You're absolutely right. You're right. Do what you want, play how you want to play. Swinger parties happen every day. Go ahead, go for it. Positive thoughts. Here's my positive thought. Thank you, Ashley. Here's my positive thought. Love might
Don't
not
cost a
live here.
thing. Don't cost a thing.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna go that way.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Love might not live here anymore, but it can pay rent. Hey, it's Romeo International, man. Enjoy your Thursday. Portia Monique.
It can pay rent.
You can pay rent.
We're gonna let it go. Positive thoughts of the day. We were just talking about Larsa Pippen. I don't know if she's the ex-wife, but former. I don't even know what to label her. Anyway, she was married at one point in time to Scottie Pippen, basketball great. But anyway, based off of what we just learned from her, do what you want to do. Like, live how you want to live. Write your own script. Be you. And life is too short. And so, if anything at all, 2020 has taught us that life is short. Jobs are temporary. Health is wealth. Save you some money up there if you can. I know it's sparse, but we need each other to survive. And to that point, live your life. Do what you want to do. Why you letting somebody else hold you back because of what they think? Girl, go on and date that man if he not married. Because if he married, you might burn in hell. Allegedly. Anyway, I'm just saying, go on and do what you want to do. I just hope he's not married. And I hope that you're not married either no more, because that it would just be a bad example that you setting for the kids. That's all I'm saying.
Allegedly. Hey man, y'all have a great Thursday. For those not working, take one of the open jobs. As Jay-Z said, stock the shelves until you own the shelf. That's what I'm talking about.
Who said that? Positive thought of the day. Stock the shelf until you own the shelf. Hashtag day.
Said that.
Yes, D.
Put that on Twitter. I appreciate that.
Hashtag for the day. Stock the shelf so you can own the shelf. Amber came on and said unicorn status. She said, I'm definitely unicorn status. I love her energy. Like she said, you ain't got to come in and yell and let everybody know I'm the boss. You walk in and your presence states it. So that was the other hashtag, presence.
Gotcha.
I ain't yelling no more. I'm not yelling. I'm just going to let my presence be known. I'm not yelling at the kids no more. I'm going to look at them like they half crazy. And then if they jump.
They mama have crazy. Hey, y'all have a great Thursday.
No lies. Y'all, Peace and Purpose starts tomorrow. We got a great lineup of people coming on the show. Before we actually kick it off, we're going to see y'all then. Teru, I owe you an email and the text. I'm going to send it to you. Peace.
Oh, I'm up here waving at y'all. Bye. See y'all later. It's
See
producer
y'all.
Ashley fault. If anything go wrong, it's producer Ashley fault.
We got another long day today. 10 o'clock. Peace, y'all.